Hi, villager. Omar here. Alright, so I saw something on TikTok and I did not like it. And that means that you have to see it too. You know, when you subscribe to this channel, I thought that was sort of the agreement we had. I see stuff I don't like, you see stuff you don't like. We share. That's the agreement. So if you see anything and you're like, I wonder what Omar has to say, send it down below. Or DM me on Instagram and I'll feature you in the next video. How about that? So, food. I like food. I think you like food. I'd like to imagine you like food. But some people don't like food. Some people don't know how to cook food and they think they know how to cook. One of these people is Frugal Claire on TikTok. So I saw this and I knew I had to save it because, you know, it's a special occasion. You know, this poor husband has been at work for God knows how long, you know, and he's coming home to this. So let's see what she's prepared for him because...
I'm a cheapskate, and today I'm making spaghetti bolognese for my partner.
Okay, hold on, Claire, hold on. There's, you know, being a cheapskate is one thing, right? That's, you know, that's fair enough. But you put the whole thing in there, you know, and you know.
So he's just got home from work and he's absolutely starving. So first off, we're gonna...
All right. You took it out. Proud of you. Good stuff. Now let's see what she's doing. Because this meat, bro, is already disintegrating in the water.
Boil the mince. I did notice it was slightly out of date. But smelt.
Huh? Claire, that's a health code violation, Claire. It's the health inspector. I'm here and I'm not happy. Claire, this is a problem. She uploaded this May 5th. Now I don't know if she recorded this like a couple days before, right? But that's at April 28th. That's a problem.
Theo disagreed.
Theo, I feel bad for Theo. You know, I feel really bad for Theo.
But he doesn't know what he's talking about. So we're going to add some pasta into our boiled mince. Unfortunately,
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not boiled mince. It's not boiled yet. And also, pasta or spaghetti, spaghetti and beef. They don't cook the same. You know what I mean? You can't put the pasta in the water when the beef isn't fully cooked. You probably shouldn't be doing that. Pretty sure that's not really that healthy. And also, you're going to get some pretty dry beef if you have to wait 10 more minutes. If the beef is halfway cooked, maybe not the best idea.
I haven't got a bigger pan, so we're just going to have to snap it. I do apologise to the Italians.
Fair enough.
We're going to add 1 OXO cube, a little bit of honey. He's got a very sweet tooth.
Hold on. A little bit of honey? Bro! Look, listen, yeah, I'm not trying to dog on anybody's taste, you know, we all like different things, you know, but I just don't think that you make pasta bolognese or whatever she's making, spaghetti bolognese, right? First of all, boiling everything. Second of all, you're boiling honey. I'm pretty sure that doesn't really... Those two things don't mix, you know, I don't think. I'm not, again, I'm not a great cook by any means. I just don't think you should be boiling honey with water and raw beef and spaghetti. I just feel like we shouldn't be doing that, you know?
Theo, some sugar and then some salt as well. And
What? That's not some. I think listen. I think we need to redefine the word some, you know? What does Merriam-Webster, what does good old Webster have to say to this? It broadly means an unknown, unspecified, or indefinite amount, number, or part of a group. Fine. I guess that is some. I'll concede the point. Claire, go on.
I'm going to chuck some garlic bread into the air fryer for him as well for a side dish. Again, I'm going to have to snap it in half.
Why?
Because the air fryer...
Why? What? I gotta say.
Again, I'm going to have to snap it in half.
Hey, kind of satisfying. Low-key satisfying.
Because the air fryer's not big enough. So that's been boiling away now for about 10 minutes. We're going to give it another 10 minutes and then...
Okay, so a few things. Yeah. The spaghetti is not boiled through yet. We can agree to that. I don't know what kind of heat she's been going on here, but you've put honey, you've put sugar, you've put something else, and the beef and the spaghetti. And your beef is still partly red, and your spaghetti's still pretty stiff. I don't think this is gonna turn out good, you guys. I'll be honest. My hopes aren't the highest, but hey, maybe she'll surprise us.
We're gonna dish it up. Now, for the sauce, I really can't be bothered to make it from scratch, so we're just gonna use.
Did you guys see?
I really can't be bothered to make.
Look! Look! Look at that! What is that?
Oxo cube.
Did I miss an ingredient?
We're gonna add 1 oxo cube.
I don't think I missed an ingredient.
Cube.
I don't.
Oxo cube. It's from scratch, so we're just gonna use some tomato ketchup. He literally loves tomato ketchup. So
Oh my God.
Until tomorrow. Peace.
All right, Claire, you know what? I'm not the biggest fan. Steve looked a bit displeased. But I think at some point you have to sit down and you have to say, what can you really expect when your wife starts cooking her food by saying, I'm a cheapskate, so here's some expired meat. Welcome home. I love you. Looking at some of the comments, if my husband never complains about my food, I'm going to show him this video. A bit heavy on the salt, but apart from that, it looks awful. Yeah, man. I live in a free world, all right? I'm not gonna force any opinion on you. All I'm gonna say is these guys might have a point. Right, so we looked at Claire, right? That was sort of the one that caught my attention the most. And I don't know if I want to give her more of the attention. I would like to watch Stingy Steve, but he's definitely in on it, right? We can sort of, as villagers, we could sort of come to that conclusion together, right? He's in on this. He has his own TikTok account. He probably eats it, probably acts like he enjoys it, or I don't know. You know what? Let's see what Steve has to say.
A few moments later.
All right, so I couldn't find. I'm gonna be honest, right? We don't hide nothing from each other, right? I couldn't find it. A bunch of other videos. One of the thumbnails was I'm filing for divorce. I'd like to think that he's not. However, what I did find was something else. Cooking Kate. You know? Oh my God. Even TikTok is like, you don't want to see this. You don't want to watch this. Trust me. Let's try again. All right, it worked. First of all, Cooking Kate, traditional British spaghetti hoops, the Kate's way. I don't know who the Kate is, but we're about to find out. Hold on. I'm gonna need you to pause. It's the health inspector again. This time he's knocking on your door. All right. Don't ask me how I got your door number. Don't ask me how I know where you cook this, where you make these concoctions of food items. What is going on? What is this? Hold on. So she takes whatever that is. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sure some of my British viewers will. Please let me know down below. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I'm guessing she pours water on it. Looks like water. Okay, so we're just all right. So that's the audio. Is this supposed to be a pizza? Is she cutting it like a pizza? Guys, I think I missed a memo here. I don't understand what's going on. And this might just be me being a bit old in the head, you know what I mean? Me being a bit, not 6'7", I just don't understand what's going on. First of all, Andrew here has worked for 16 hours and he's coming home to this. I remember a video that I watched back in the day of someone who's like cooking her blue collar husband a meal after working in the mines for like 13 hours or whatever, or like breakfast or lunch or something for him. And it was always some awful stuff, right? Like, there's like military prep packs that some people can buy. I don't know how. Some of them seem to be made in the US, which makes me think that someone might have gotten a hold of them through nefarious means. Not making any, allegations. But poor Andrew. That's all I'm gonna say. But hey, maybe it's good. Let's see. Okay, we're scraping it off. Now we're doing that again and again. Okay. Have you heard of this very popular utensil called a knife? Maybe you could use one of those for this specifically. Just a pro tip. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Did not expect it to cut through like that. Not bad. Although it's not the asymmetry is kind of annoying me slightly, because at first you made 4 quarters, it looked pretty good, and then you sort of kept going, and I don't really know where we're going. I don't know how I ended up in the back of this car. Why is there someone in the trunk? What color is this car? And where are we going? I don't know, but if it ends up with me eating food like this, I don't think I want to step out of the car. I'll be honest. I'll just stay here. You can go do whatever you want to do. I'll stay here. Don't worry about me. It's all good. So we're making smaller slices, and even smaller. You know, you gotta, look, listen. Those of you who don't know, the reason Silicon Valley works so well is because everything is bite-sized. You know, everything has to be digestible, and it has to be easy for your brain to understand and comprehend, and for your mouth to consume. All right, and again, you couldn't have skipped through this. Why? Okay, and whoa, wait. Kate, calm down. There's a lot of sodium in whatever this is. It's clearly something that you buy in a store, and it's already, you know, filled with preservatives, and now you're just raining salt on top of it. I'm not sure. Kate, are we sure this is the right move? I don't think this is the right move. Then again, that's why you're the head chef of this kitchen, and I'm still sitting in the car. You forgot to unlock it. I'm stuck. Okay, looks like soup of some sort. Listen, I don't understand what I just witnessed. I don't know. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like. I don't know if this is some kind of like a Fruity Loop situation, but with spaghetti. I might be that uncultured, all right, and just not know. And now I'm gonna take this headset off because I think that's about enough cooking videos for me today, for one day at least. If you want to see me do this again, please know that you will be suffering with me. I hope you understand, once again, that is the agreement that you agree to when you subscribe to this channel. Yeah, I'll see you next time. I'm sorry.